Hello and welcome back, audience. My name is MassiveBrad and welcome back to my FIFA 17 Liverpool career. And before we jump into the episode today, I just want to say a huge big thank you for the love and support on the channel. And if you do enjoy today's video, please do give a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below if you're new around here. Click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone that left a comment on the last episode, letting me know that the audio quality was lovely and crisp. Thank you very much for that, guys. It's just a shame I have to spend money on buying a new microphone, but it is what it is, and I'm going to apologise if I do sound a little bit different, guys. It's nothing to do with the volume or the audio quality. I think I'm coming down with sort of a bit of a cold, feel a little bit bunged up today, but the illness is not going to stop me from uploading. You guys are just going to have to put up with this terrible voice of mine. But anyway, guys, before we get into the episode today, the two games that are featuring today, the first game at Anfield against West Ham, and then we travel to Riverside Stadium to face off against Middlesbrough. But last episode, what an episode it was. The first game against Burnley in the EFL Cup, the quarterfinals, we managed to get a victory over them 1-0, and we are through now to the semi-finals, which I'm super excited about. And the second game, we faced off against Bournemouth. Of course, in real life, managing to go 3-1 up against them. Everyone thought we'd shut shop, that should be it, 3-1 win, no problem. And we lost 4-3. Luckily enough, in this career mode, we didn't do that. We went 1-0 up. They got one back 2 minutes later at 1-1, and then we battered them, put the final nails in the coffin, and went on to win 3-1, which is exactly what Liverpool should have done in real life. But anyway, guys, going to jump into this first game against West Ham. And I just want to quickly put out there, someone has left a comment saying, Brad, with Coutinho in the last episode popping his head round the door saying, look, I'm happy to be playing, boss, thank you very much. You should try and get a contract offer on the table for him now. And he said the reason for this is because EA have glitched with some of the best players in the club, i.e. Coutinho. And I've seen online a few other players, they reject having a new contract, and when their contract runs out, they actually want to leave. Now, this could be a big risk, me asking Coutinho, do you want a new contract? Because if he turns around and says no, we could have a huge problem on our hands, guys. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to look for Coutinho and I'm going to offer him a new contract. I just hope this doesn't upset him and it doesn't turn him away from us. So there's Coutinho, currently on 120 grand per week. He wants a 0-year contract, but he wants to be bumped up to 160 grand. Well, I'm going to offer him a 1-year contract. He's already still got 3 years and 7 months remaining on his contract, and I'm going to offer him his 160, and we're just going to have to keep our fingers crossed. It may not happen in today's episode, it might be next episode, but we have to hope he comes back and accepts that. If he doesn't, we could be in serious trouble, guys, and it might just show that Coutinho actually wants to depart the club a lot sooner than we actually think. But anyway, the lineup I am putting out against West Ham, guys, I've gone with Coutinho at left wing, the man in form at the moment, Daniel Sturridge, top Premier League scorer currently, Mane at right wing, Wijnaldum linking up with Dahoud. I'm favouring Dahoud at the moment over Lallana. He's playing very well. Didn't play the best against Bournemouth, but I feel he might just pick it up against West Ham. We got Henderson as central defensive midfield, Milner, Lovren, Matip, and Klein at the back with Karius in goal. And also, guys, just quickly before we jump into the game, the last episode was based around the January transfer window, and you guys seem to agree with a lot that I was saying. So in the next, probably not this episode, maybe episode 15 or maybe even 16, let me just check exactly when we're going to be going into January. So today's games are West Ham and Middlesbrough. Episode 15 is going to be Everton and Stoke, and episode 16 is going to be City and then Sunderland, and we will be going into January, the transfer window. So in episode 16, guys, I'm actually going to be leaving 2 straw polls in the description. One about the centre-back and one about the left-back. We already know that we're going to sign João Cancelo at that right-back position, and we're going to put Tin Jedford on loan. But I'm now looking at a new centre-back. I may not get one. I am going to leave an option to not sign one. So it's either going to be like, I got his name wrong last time, I called him Gimenez, but you guys have told me it's Jimenez. So there's Jimenez, there's Thiago Silva, there's Van Dijk, or there's none. You guys can vote if you think we should be getting a centre-back, and if so, who? And also we have the left-back. Now, someone did recommend a brand new left-back, and he was from Bayer Leverkusen. I can't remember his name, but I'll make sure he's in there. But we've also got Alexandre Sandro, and we also have, who was the other man? Grimaldo, he's the other left back. So they are the options for possibility signing a new left back. But anyway, guys, let's get into this West Ham game. We are at home. I'm looking forward to it. If Dan the man can score another goal, and also actually, you know what, I keep forgetting to tell you guys these. It comes to me right as I'm about to start. As you can see, Man United have played their 15th game. They played against Spurs and they lost, guys. They lost 2-0. So we currently find ourselves 12 points clear of the second place Manchester United. If we beat West Ham, we will push that to 15 points, and I will really start thinking then, could this first season be our season? It's very early to start thinking that, guys, but 15 points lead. Look at what Chelsea are doing at the moment in real life. They are pushing themselves well ahead of everyone else, And a lot of people are already writing them off and saying, you know what, Chelsea have won this already. So is that going to happen in today's episode? Another 6 points may well just give us that confidence to start thinking Liverpool could be Premier League champions. Here we go, guys. A big game at Anfield where we host West Ham. Very, very big game. And I know I say a lot of these home games are big, but you know what? They are, guys. In front of the home fans, you have to be showing why we are challenging for that Premier League title. We have to be doing everything we can. If we drop points, when Man United drop points, it just gives a reason for other teams to catch us. If we capitalise on it and we manage to get the win, then we've got no problems. Let's get into this first half and see what damage we can do. Come on, lads. But here comes Ronaldo with a burst of pace, looking for Coutinho. Is he onside? I'm not really sure. Here's Coutinho, going to whip a ball in, looking for Sturridge back post. Oh, I'll tell you what, that wasn't bad. Here comes Clyde, going to hit that with Clyde on the right foot. Oh, what a screamer! Has Nathaniel Clyde just scored goal of the season? Oh my word! Take a bow, Nathaniel Clyde, on that right foot, on the volley. And it bounced beyond the line. What a strike from our right back. Oh my word. And to everyone, I was never thinking Nathaniel Clyde was the man that was going to put us 1-0 up, but he does, and what a beautiful way to do it. What a goal. Closing down Henderson, nicely done. Going out wide for Mane, nicely done Mane, let's go, let's break now Mane, come on son, come on. Here's Mane, dances one, dance two, going to play it across goal, which Ronaldo, oh big save, score! Now I should be celebrating, but for some reason, Coutinho has been mounted by Randolph. What is going on? What is actually going on? He gets up to finally celebrate. I thought he was down injured, and then I realised Randolph had mounted him. Look at this, he comes in, he slides in for the ball, and Randolph somehow ends up on top of him. What is going on here, Coutinho? Have you got something to tell us? Tell you what, I'm so glad Coutinho got to that, and surely now, Coutinho scoring a goal, he pops his head round the door to say thanks so much for playing me, I'm so happy here. Is he going to put pen to paper and sign that brand new contract? Come on lads, 2-0 up, here we go. Go on Sturridge, let's go. I've got Mane breaking out wide. Come on Mane, cut your man Mane, into Henderson, looking for Sturridge. Sturridge, first time! Drills it wide. Drills it wide on that left foot. I'm going to leave Sturridge alone this time. I'm going to drill it into the middle. Looking for Matip. Matip's there. Matip! Oh, tell you what, that was close. It's fallen out to Milner, and unfortunately, going to get the ball back into the box. But the referee has blown for half time, guys. Jumping into the second half, guys, with exactly the same team. And just hope that we can find a third or maybe possibly even a fourth. Come on, lads. Nicely done. Go on, Origi. I've got you. Nice little ball for Origi. Take a touch. Origi, nice touch there. Come on, Origi. You can have Sturridge coming in back post. Origi. Oh, Sturridge. Couldn't you have just got in front of your man? Jump for that, Lovren. Nicely done. Flick it on. Flick it on. Oh, look at this. The home fans are singing. It's coming to an end, guys. And there we go. Referee blows for full time. Unfortunately, Dan the man unable to find himself a goal. But another victory, another 3 points. And we push that gap from 12 points to 15 points. And I think we may have scored one of the best goals this season. Right guys, what I'm going to do now is advance all the way to the Middlesbrough game. Firmino is going to be starting ahead of Sturridge, and hopefully in today's episode he can find his form and find that well needed goal. Right guys, so here we are at match day, and I am super excited for this game. After the victory over West Ham, the 2-0 victory, we now find ourselves with a gap of 15 points. If we can bag another 3 points in today's episode, that would be absolutely amazing. But unfortunately, I'm a little bit hesitant when we are facing Middlesbrough. And the simple reason for that, guys, is look at the squad I have to put out. After playing West Ham and getting every player completely demolished of their energy, I had to put out this lineup against Middlesbrough. And as you can see, there's one player in there that I really, really don't want to play, and that is the left back Moreno. But unfortunately, in last episode, Jonas Hector found himself injured and Milner is not fully fit. We cannot afford for Milner to get injured, so Moreno is going to have to come in. But if he plays well, it may well give interest to other teams to buy him in January, which is only 2 episodes away. But I've gone with Xhaka at left wing, Roberto Firmino at striker, Lucas at right wing, Grujic and Lallana at central midfield, Geis at central defensive midfield, Moreno, Tar, Clavin and Arnold at the back, with Karius in goal. Now, I am very hesitant to play Middlesbrough, guys. We know Gaston Ramirez is scoring scoring for fun. I'm quickly going to check, did Gaston Ramirez score in his last game? No, Sturridge and Ramirez did not score, so they both still find themselves joint on 10 points. Now, just quickly before we get into the game against Middlesbrough, I'm going to jump over to the office. But before I do that, I also just want to let you guys know, I don't really show you the player development, but at the moment we are developing Michael Meyer on 2 of them, who is a goalkeeper, and you guys have told me to keep smashing him out. He looks really good. He's got a potential of between 79 and 94, I do believe, and also a central midfielder called Luna. The simple reason for this is Maya and the other lad, I think his name's Haas, I do believe. Let me just check that out for you guys. Let's go to Youth Academy. So right now, Haas and Maya are locked. We can't offer them a contract. Now, one of the big things that the board want us to do, well, it's not very big, but it's one of the things, the youth development, is to grow a player by 5 and also play them in 5 matches. Now, Haas and Maya, we can't offer contracts, so they can't play in the starting 11. So Luna is our only option at the moment. So I've put him on 2 of the training as well, so we can get him up a little bit, and then we can possibly play him in some of the cup games. Just bring him on with the last 10 minutes to go, just so we can get that achieved. Because I want to make sure I'm hitting all the targets that the Liverpool board have set me. And as you guys may well have seen, because I've already seen it, second email says contract offer accepted. So as for this glitch that EA have, they certainly don't have it when it comes to this career mode. Now, first off, we have the monthly scouting update. I've already done that, guys, off camera. It takes a little bit of time. I don't want to waste too much time. We've also had the final scout report on Virgil van Dijk, a player we may well be looking at in January. Currently only valued at 9.5, which I am very happy about. Looks like a very decent player. His form's okay. His overall 79. Look at those stats. Like, his stats are ridiculous. Look even at his shot power, 81 shot power. He's tall, he's 6'4". I think he will suit us very nicely. But we also have a few other players, should I say, that we could be looking at. The next email, which I am very happy about, Philippe Coutinho has accepted his contract offer. I've discussed your contract offer with the agent. We both agreed that it meets our demands. I'm happy to be renewing a contract, or my contract, and we'll be sure to prove to you that was the right decision. It was only an extra year contract. He's now on 4 years and 8 months, 160 grand a week, easily worth that. Very happy. And an email about potential international management jobs, which we won't be doing this season. I might look at doing it next season, depending if I do a second season with the Liverpool career mode. That'll be down to you guys. But anyway, guys, let's jump back over to the Central and get into this Middlesbrough game. I'm just hoping the lineup I'm putting out, we obviously have Firmino, who's not scoring at the moment, which is a little bit risky. We've got a few players in there that are young and don't have the experience. We've got Moreno at left back, who likes to push forwards but doesn't like to get back as much. We've got Arnold at right back. It's just not the greatest team that I'd like to put out, but we just have to hope at the Riverside Stadium that we manage to bag the 3 points, come back to Liverpool, and still have that 15 gap at the top of the Premier. Here we go, lads, the Riverside Stadium, and I'm a little bit skeptical, or sceptical, should I say, over this game. I'm really, really worried. We're playing a very low-rated squad. We're not playing the normal goal scorers that we play, and we've got to come up against a team that are doing quite well. They're in 8th position. They've got the top goal scorer of the Premier League playing for them. I am very worried about this. I'm just going to have to hope that some of the big boys, the Lallana, the Geist, the Firmino, I'm just going to have to hope that they just pick up and play well. Because Firmino's not playing well at the moment. He's not scoring. He cannot afford to be playing how he is in the recent games. Let's get into this first half and see what damage we can do. Straight up for Geist, looking around the outside for Lucas. Lucas has got Firmino in the middle. Ball in a little bit too far. Going to try and play it back. Nicely done. Comes into Geist. Geist on his left foot. 1-0. And I was just saying at the start, the big boys like Geist, Lucas, Firmino, they've got to step up. And Geist smashes one in the back of the net. Terrible ball in. Xhaka managed to get to it. Firmino lays it off. Firmino getting another assist. Moreno into the middle. Nicely done. Laying it straight off. Adam Lallana's going to crack this. Lallana. And what a goal! What a goal! Within 5 minutes later, Lallana, and had just seen a bit of space, cracked it with his right foot. And what a goal! 2 brilliant goals in today's episode. Nathaniel Kleins and Adam Lallana buries that bottom left. There's no chance Guzan's picking that out the back of the net until it's gone past them. What a goal! Adam Lallana, take a bow. Come on, don't let them push forward. It's easy for them to get a goal back. Let's go, Moreno. Ball comes into the middle. No! Big save. Big save. Oh no, we've given it straight back to them. Karius. He's got that covered, no problem. Doesn't know what's going on. Doesn't even know what day of the week it is. I tell you what, the breaking forwards here. The breaking forwards, big save from Karius right before half time to keep us 2-0 in the lead. Is Grujic, and there we go, guys. Referee blows for half time at the Riverside. We do find ourselves 2-0 up, but I am really worried about this team. This is a team, guys, that I don't ever want to play again. Moreno's making a nice run. He's going to get caught though. He's going to wait for the overlap of Xhaka. Going to look for the overlap. Beautiful ball. There's Firmino. Firmino's actually made the overlap. Firmino to put the ball in. Lucas is there. Lucas! And Lucas finds the third. I cannot believe that. Firmino's ball was pinpoint. Lucas coming in, heads it into the floor, so it bounces above Guzan. And what a goal. What a goal. 3-0 up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Put the pressure on, lads. Put the pressure on. Big save. Let's get this ball. Lacey's done. Moreno. Ball comes in. Get rid of it. I've got Origi ahead of me. Here comes Origi. I have got a man coming in back post there. I'm going to sweat here. Henderson.
Taking the chance with the shot there.
Well, we're not going to talk about anything there, guys. Come on, we want a clean sheet from this, guys, and we've got to hope that Man United drop even more points. Let's get this ball out. Nicely done, headed on, and there we go, guys. He dropped to Corrie. I was going to run with him, but there we go. The final whistle is blown. You can hear the boos around the Riverside Stadium. They cannot be happy with their home team playing like that. But nevertheless, guys, another 6 points. And look at that, 75 minutes in. Crystal Palace, a 2-2 here with Man United. And there we go, Luna has accepted his contract. He is the youngster, the central midfielder that we need to get signed up, we need to get training, and we need to get him into the team, just so we can accomplish the youth expectations from the board. But anyway, guys, what I'm going to do now is advance to the Everton game, which is going to be in the next episode. Right, so here we are, guys, all set up to face Everton in the next episode, and I cannot believe it. The game where Manchester United were playing against Crystal Palace ended 2-2. Man United then played their 17th game and drew again to West Brom and have completely shot themselves in the foot. Now, they have now dropped down to joint third with Chelsea. Spurs in second on 31, and we still have a match, a game in hand, our 17th game against Everton to possibly push ourselves now to 49 points, guys. 49 points. Look at the gap at the top of the table. This is unbelievable football, and I would have never thought this was going to be the start that we would have had. Philippe Coutinho's come on and he wants to start ahead of Grujic, which you will be anyway. It's the derby, it's against Everton, it's at Everton's ground. We have to make sure when we go to Goodison, we have to make sure we are bringing the 3 points back to Anfield. But that's going to be in the next episode. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below if you're new around here. Click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And I've been Massive Brad. Peace out.